Could it be that every case the center has taken on so far have all had something to do with the admin? Yeah. I thought it was obvious. That face. It's me, Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. I didn't find any treasure today, but I happened to run into a certain person today who opened my eyes. I feel like good things are going to happen soon. Did he help with anything? This is a repost of an old post, but Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter? That's Nishitani-san, isn't it? Nishitani-san has also met the admin? But it was a repost that doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? Like, I guess that would maybe indicate that he purposefully did the T part. If he did it because of that. Seems like Nishi-chan got converted after meeting them. Wish I could meet them too. I'm jealous, GR. The admin seems really charismatic, getting them to say things like that. Kinda like an actor or an idol. What's with all these people typing GR? So creepy. I totally didn't get it at first either. There's Tsutomu Kisaragi believers, idly waiting with their mouths open for the world to fall apart. After all that's happened, they're not going to go look at the same Zima website? Guess they don't know how. I get the feeling it'll be a great party, been waiting for this. Some people enjoy situations like this, even if they aren't Zimmers. I mean, if you think the world's gonna end, it does seem kind of like a might as well enjoy it moment, I feel like, but I mean, realistically, I think what would be, it would be some kind of like social collapse, not like an actual world end thing, right? With a master hacker like the admin is. How many Zimmers are out there? Most of them are just occult fanatics or shut-ins, right? There are a lot of different Zimmers, but yeah, how many of them are there? Who even is Tsutomu Kisaragi? Occult fans take his words as the gospel, but beyond that? Maybe the only information we knew from his career as an occult researcher is from his career as an occult. If you even knew a bit of what Dr. Kisaragi was like while talking with all of those people for field research, would you see him differently? I mean, obviously his brother sees him differently. People who, the Urban Myth Dissolution Center! People who have convinced themselves that Tsutomu Kisaragi was right, so they're right too. They're getting violent, and the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is just profiting off the occult stories. They're in it for the money. Do we even get paid? I want to know what Jasmine would say about it. I'm worried about the center itself too. There's a reaction to Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Let's see what people are saying about it now. Is it going to be at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center? Is that where everything's happening? The center has totally lost it. Being against Kisaragi means being against the occult. If so, they're just proving that those who pursue the occult are dangerous. What are they talking about? The Zimmers are terrorist groups that collectively express their dissatisfaction with the world while bonding over their love for the occult. Even if one fails, someone else will succeed. The police better be ready for this. I bet this person's actually a Zimmer. Hard to tell which side they're on. They didn't say GR, so it's a little confusing. I know these guys. The photo that Kurosawa posted was taken at the very moment the employee of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center caused the current incident. No, that was an investigation. Also, like, the moment, like, as soon as I got that out of the safe, I caused the incident. That's crazy. Who are these people in the video? They said guests, but were they kidnapped? Their faces were covered with bags, so we can't tell who they are. Hope they're okay. It's okay, I grabbed that knife, which is probably going to be a very important knife. Those people set this up just to put on a show, lol. So there are still people who see it that way. See, PR stunt, I knew it. Kanoko-san was accused of doing setups like that too. It feels like a really long time since I was on that case. It was a really long time. Kurosawa hasn't posted much since then. Maybe the center employees erased him? Huh? Did something happen to Kurosawa-san? He was kidnapped! I'm not done though. The situation looks really bad right now. None of this is related to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center right now. We're doing signal hijacking and causing panics with countdowns. Things are really, really bad. It's a mystery how that Ueno incident gained so much traction so quickly, but it disappeared from socials as quickly as it came. Maybe it really was a police cover-up? Even if voicing those opinions is valid, they'll just say you're delusional or it's a conspiracy theory. They can't get further than this anyway. The existence of the incident itself has been erased. I mean, again, not technically. The incident occurred, it's just the culprit was erased, basically. Talking about cover-ups and conspiracies, this is just proof that video from the centers are a horrible influence. So many people liked them until just recently, though. The bad influence is all from Satomu Kisaragi. This guy was a uni professor. There are idiots out there who will believe anything you say with a title like that. Why do people always look at things from just one angle? Is it a countdown to Satomu Kisaragi's birthday or something? Or the anniversary of his death? I don't know either date. We know the death, no, we don't know his death. But considering how the admin feels, I don't think it would be a simple celebration or memorial. I was thinking of Nomura's death. That one we had the date for the combination lock. The admin and Satomu Kisaragi's relationship has nothing to do with us. What's all this terrorism? WTF? Why is the center so complicit in this? I like that they said complicit, like we're doing anything. True, there's no connection between the incident and members of the public, but the center wasn't involved, unless... The police are totally too slow. They won't make it. We could use some vigilantes at this point. No, that's bad. Don't do that. Like the My Hero Academia show? It's pretty good so far. Vigilantes? Right, those people trying to act like police. Catching the criminals on their own. But according to Dr. Kisaragi, I think the true culprits of the Tenchu incident were the vigilantes. Even so, the police were hiding the incident too. Who exactly are we supposed to believe? You can only believe yourself, Azami. And me, the player, because I've been right every time. Except for those times when it kind of wasn't. But I would also say that the game kind of threw like a different case at me, which made things complicated. I just want to get back to normal life, drinking beer and watching the center's videos in the evening. Did you say that before? Feels like this person with the beer has been here the whole time. I do get where they're coming from. I could crack open a cold one right now. I can't believe this person guided and encouraged the Zimmers to commit terrorism. Children can't play outside anymore. I don't care who it is, police or not. Just hurry up and arrest the person putting out these terrorism announcements. I get the feeling no one is relying on the police to act anymore. They're doing their best, although they have a lot of internal issues. Yeah, I don't think they're doing their best. Is it true that the Urban Myth Dissolution Center has a mascot called Tochike-kun? I feel like I've seen it somewhere, but I don't remember. Is it some cutesy rendition of a reindeer? We're getting lore on the deer? Was Tochike-kun a reindeer, or was he a deer? Yo, we getting the lore. Hey, you found me. Okay, thanks, Todd, for getting all the way here. Proud to have such a dear, dedicated friend. Looks like everything's in the pickle right now. As always, of course, but still. Did you know I was almost Ordolf, the red-herringed reindeer? Anyway, let me teach you a secret sign for when we meet again. Big smile, thumbs up. Dearie me, it's you. Got it? Big hug from the bestest and dearest imaginary friend, God of the Moose. For when we meet again. Big smile, thumbs up, dearie me, it's you. Big smile. That's a big smile. Big smile. No, big smile, thumbs up. There you go, that's you! That's great. What an urban myth. What if he is actually an urban myth, though? I'm glad we found the final urban myth. There he is! Okay. I guess it's time to move on. All kinds of posts, but most importantly, a possible connection between the cases we solved at the center and the admin. If the admin was indeed behind all of these cases, they might have left some clues at each site. Yes, that must be it. The admin created those Illumina cards after all, and each of the cases had a card to go with it. Let's recheck each of the case sites and look for traces. Are we really going to each and every one though? You can do this, Azami. He did it! Starting with the closest site. Will I really find traces of the admin here? You again. Dude, it's been like 5 years. I don't remember your voice. Oh, hello, it's been a while. Could it be him? He does admin this park, kind of. No, wrong admin. Been a while. Back again, eh? Yes, it's been a while. Has it really? Okay, I guess. I'm gonna say definitely not related to him. Oh. How did we not see this before? That's me! The traces here seem to have changed a lot. I don't see any of Tamiri-san now. I'd imagine whatever we did that like strengthened our vision is what allows us to see this. But there's a different shadow here instead. Wait, is it me? Oh right, I did come here. Makes sense I'd see my own traces. It scared me for a second. I thought it was my doppelganger. Phew, maybe. I could ask the park keeper about how things have been here after everything with Bloody Mary. Okay. Well, I was gonna try to ask him, but then he didn't want to say anything. Look closer. The same Zima admin. Here? In that outfit? Why in the world? Anyway, glad I guessed correctly. Let's follow these traces. Oh, excuse me. I would imagine that the outfit is just how you're envisioning it. He probably did not show up like this. The other shadow. The other person nearby is probably Hinata-san. What did the admin do to Hinata-san? But were they here wearing this? Am I really seeing things as they are? Maybe the park keeper knows something. Let's ask him. Guess I should look at this. Any books? Just a bench, like before. Just like before. Nothing. Have you seen a strange person wearing white clothes here in this park? Wet clothes, you say? Yes, face covered up too. I think they probably talked to Hinata-san, the lady who was here a lot. Ah, that person in white everyone's talking about lately. I noticed right away if I happen to see that. Thought so. Also, I haven't seen that Hinata-san around lately. Was there not like a police force that came here to take her away? And I believe you were the only one she talked to when she did come here. I see, thank you. No luck. I guess the park keeper isn't here all the time after all. How are things at the park lately? Have you noticed any strange people? It's just the usual. Patients from the hospital sneak out here to smoke and such. Well, you were here, you already know. Looks like nothing unusual that happened here since that ghost incident. What happened? What's happening now? There's a lot going on right now. Have you seen that video? I was shocked. Thought my phone broke. What is it with that person in white? That's Satomu Kisaragi's younger brother. I guess you might not know who I'm talking about. Satomu Kisaragi, that one famous for research about the occult. You know him? It's kind of famous, right? What? You know him? I did indeed. I knew him way back when he was just a wee child. How did you know him? I was doing delivery work back then, carrying school lunches and such. I also made deliveries to orphanages. Guess they're called children's homes nowadays. Where is that? I believe it was a church somewhere, but that was over 10 years ago. A church? That might be where the Kisaragi brothers were. This is a, awfully convenient lead we got. But how did you know Dr. Kisaragi? During delivery, I was approached by a little boy wearing a towel with eyes drawn on it. Could it be from the Secret Society project? He asked if I was working with schools, how to get a job, things like that. Maybe he was interested in school. He seemed like a very smart kid. So that's why you remembered him. When he got famous, I recognized him, and was sad to hear of his passing. A church somewhere. Is this me leaving? Where do I go? Oh, lords. This is kind of wild, isn't it? So we're getting like 4 main things here. I'm wondering if I should go to the underground park. The underground station. Let's go to Kurosawa's house, actually. Okay, let's head to Kurosawa's house. I'm glad we're not really worrying about an angry mob. Also, I'm glad we're allowed in. He's not here. His front door is unlocked. What if there were those posts from people saying they're concerned about Kurosawa-san? Did something happen to him? Sorry, this is an emergency, so please excuse me. I wonder if his girlfriend's here. So many trophies and awards. Looks like it's the Kurosawa family tradition of showing off all their awards. Huh, wait. Silver award, 100k subscribers, 5 society. Did that say 5 society before? I think we saw the silver play button before. Gold award, 1 million subscribers, 5 society. It might have said that, but like, you know, we had no context for what that meant, so. I didn't pay attention when I saw it before, but the 5 society. What the? That's the 5 society, the real culprits of the Tenshu incident. I think Dr. Kisaragi's notes also mentioned a group of student streamers. Wait, so if this is here, it means that Kurosawa-san was a member? I already pieced that shit together. A photo of Kurosawa-san. So this photo's been cut, but actually, Dr. Kisaragi was there next to Kurosawa-san as his club advisor. Is it just a small world, or... That's me! I was here! This looks like a trace of me while investigating before. If this were my doppelganger, this place could be the Doppel Shack! Thanks, Azami. What does that even mean, Azami? Azami. What are you saying? Huh? This is... The photo of Kurosawa-san and Dr. Kisaragi was thrown away again. You'd think he would have done a better job at throwing it away. After the first time, the computer's been left with the power on. Strange, was he working on something? That reminds me. What exactly was in that HDD stolen from this room? I want to know, but I guess there's no way to find out now. It probably had the stream that showed the actual murder happen, right? It's a safe that's securely protected. The door is unlocked though. That's a bit scary. I guess it's just scary and that's it. Alright, so he was the one that came at him. This is a trace of Kurosawa-san all the way in the back of the room. Did the admin chase him here? And then they kidnapped him? Gah! The admin? So the admin was here too. I can also see Kurosawa-san's shadow in the background. Wait, this is... What's going on here? The admin cornered Kurosawa-san here? I have to check more carefully. There might be something left behind. The safe now? Or am I checking more carefully? Take everything out! Knowing Kurosawa-san, if anything happened, he'd throw it away. Lots of tossed-out letters. Who are these from? We are ready. Will soon be on the stage before all. Will you apologize to my brother in the churchyards? I will be waiting. I guess it sounds like that this is going to happen at that church then. We are preparing to come and take you there. This is a threatening letter from the admin. We are ready. It will soon be on the stage before all. The stage would be the video, live stream, whatever. Will you apologize to my brother in the churchyard? I will be waiting. We are preparing to come and take you there. And that's what they're doing right now. Judging from the shadows, Kurosawa-san didn't go. So the admin came for him. Kurosawa-san was kidnapped. I'm assuming if there were multiple people working on this that these images of the admin are other people, like followers that are actually devoted. I think we got everything here. So if it's the church, let's go to Nishitani's home. It's at the Nishitani-san's house. The door was unlocked, so I just let myself in. After Nishitani was taken away by ambulance, has anyone else been here? Nishitani-san was also posting about them, sounding pretty Zimmer-like. There might be traces of the admin here. Technically speaking, we also don't know if it was actually him that went and got the tea, right? The, trusted Zimmer might have done that. Just like before, lots of manga. Is there anything related to the admin? Probably should look at ghouls first. There's a trace of me. Must be from when I was investigating here. You did not talk to the delivery guy here, though. Looking at my own traces, it feels like I'm looking at my doppelganger. Looking again, it's a trace of that delivery guy. I guess there were traces left of when he was delivering packages here. But in that case, did the admin come here? Let's check around the room a bit more. I guess it's just a coincidence that, like, I'm hanging out here. I mean, it's the entryway, like, that's where I was in the other house. It just looks like I'm talking to him, which is kind of weird. It's Nishitani-san's shadow. He mentioned that no one else usually comes here. These traces seem to last quite a while. Browse the books. He had the, Acme Cursing 101. I saw this before. He had the, Great Reset, didn't he? There's also a resale manual on something and a few notebooks. What's this notebook? Treasure log? Give it a read. Check it out. Seems like a list of places he's been and where he planned to go next. A notebook recording where a treasure is located, I guess? Closing businesses, abandoned schools. He's been to so many different places. Churches, perhaps? His visit dates are in here too. Where did he last go? A church? Well, ain't that just neat. Notes left by Nishitani. I don't usually, but I took the train that day. Since the location was near a station, I had low expectations. I've been to plenty of old abandoned buildings, but this church was a first. There wasn't much to resell. But I met an incredible person there. You could say it was life-changing. Someone at the church? Could that be the admin? I was shown how to get revenge. I even got some help. It was mentioned during this case that he would have had a, reason to get revenge on Jin as well, right? I was taken seriously, really listened to. Ito-san, the delivery person, was an ally too. I wanted to thank them for connecting us. So Ito was also involved with the admin. Like, actively involved, and not just like, I'm thinking about Zimmer activities. Interesting. I'm gonna assume there wasn't anything else. But yeah, so he had reason to want to get revenge on Jin. Which kind of would almost seem like a red herring in the original case, but I guess is enough reason why he did that. Okay, let's head to Ueno. Managed to get here from the Ueno Park. I never thought I would come back here. No more gas here, thank goodness. Time to investigate. Let's look for traces of the admin. I think the church is just gonna be where we are heading, not here. Note from the tour is still here. That was a tough one. I thought we wouldn't make it. For Nomura-san, how did it feel to be preparing that plan? What were these fellas? Come to think of it, most of the shadows left here, they must be from when Nomura-san was preparing everything. Check the door. Huh? It's locked. They must have closed it after the tour. They? Yo, what up, dude? There might be bugs and rats down here. Please no, I would scream for sure. Girl, you've been through a way worse. Get a grip. Look closer. This white outfit. It's the admin again. How does someone even get around in that outfit? What are these traces showing? Let's check. Probably the vent, right? These bars look like they come right off. I noticed them during the tour. Looks like I can use the bench. Okay. Okay. There's some kind of mechanism in the vent. Probably a gas generator. And there's a voice recorder too. The gas generator is too big to move, so let's leave that. The voice recorder, does it work? Take a listen. I bet it'll work if I charge it a bit with my portable battery. You just have one? I wonder what kind of voice will be on it. I will help with your plan. I probably should have gotten my, like, frickin' tin can. It's too late. It's the same as the admin's voice in the video. Keep listening.
The man with the mark on his arm who stole Koban coins. If you rush the events, will you lose the culprit?
Oh, why is Azami saying this? It's a voice recording. Why is it Azami? That's weird.
You keep in. I don't want to waste it.
There's some clattering sound in there making it hard to hear the voice. Sounds like a train? I've left the list of Koban owners... Oh.
I've left the list of Koban owners behind the bars, where I installed the gas generator. You've...
What's like a jigsaw thing? Fuck, I like seen the first Saw movie and that's it.
You've taken your life for granted, thinking that you could just easily run around town wearing a gas mask like that makes you cool or something. Well, now you have to deal with the gas. You have 10 minutes to survive before the gas, I don't know, becomes too stinky, and then you just gotta leave. I'm not a very good jigsaw, I apologize. Next, I'll explain what you need to do. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll do just fine.
Oh, that's nice, reassuring. Seems like there's a lot more. Guess I'll just stop it here for now. Why not listen to all of it? It could be important. The next line would have been,
by the way, my real name is blah 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 blah, and I'm going to be located here.
The admin helped Nomura-san find the Koban owners and even set up that machine. Yes, that's what it sounds like. Sound of a train. Can I go down there? We got all the way down here. But it's so scary being here all alone. No, I need to focus on the investigation. Damn. Well, I was wrong about that, but then again, the church was kind of like a cog in the wheel that just was thrown at me. I have to think, like, if we had no new location that was just thrown at us, I think the tunnel would have been a great spot. I have to think. Sound of a train, abandoned old church. We know that it's close to a train stop. According to the clues so far, where is the admin? Traces of interactions with the admin are left in several places. I couldn't find conclusive info anywhere. From what comes up several times, I can more or less tell where it is. The place where the admin should be right now. They're in a... church near some railroad tracks that is now in ruins, I believe. Good! Maybe they're in a church near some railroad tracks that is now in ruins? That must be it. I guess so, but... oh no, I still can't narrow it down. Time is running out. How long did it take us to, like, travel around here? Is there still somewhere else I can check? A person who is being influenced by someone else? Mio. Oh yeah, because you were friends. Yes, let's go to Mio's place. She was acting strange before. We also didn't go there yet. Maybe there are traces of her interacting with the admin. She would have been, like, actually taken in, right? Like, she's not just hanging out at her place now. A little bit of a walk, isn't it? Mio's home. Okay, let's head to Mio's place. Oh, I guess she is just allowed out and about. Mio? You're still living here? They won't let me take any of the open apartments in this building. I can't go back to my parents' house, and I can't find a new place that quickly. I see. Sorry I haven't been in touch lately. Don't worry about it. I'm glad to be spending some time away from other people. You know, the center director said in the video that I was forced to move out. So nobody's ever tried to find me here. Oh, I see. I'm really glad to hear that. I mean, I still think she probably has a few screws loose from everything that happened. I'll make some tea. You came to talk? I guess so. I guess so, girl. Let's talk to her first. I feel like it's rude not to. Explain the situation. Sorry, Mio, I can't stay long. I can tell. Your face is pretty easy to read. Next time I visit, let's definitely talk more. I have so much to tell you. Okay. Okay, I guess not anything right now. She'll just watch me look around. That bed. There won't be any more men coming out of there. You don't know that, Azami. They really should hide stuff there. Also, there was never a man that came out from under the bed. It was all up in the attic. Or crawl space. It wasn't technically an attic, I don't think. There was so much blood before, but now it's really clean. Guess the bloodied items were thrown away. Huh? There's one bright red book left. I think it's the book I found while investigating before, the one with the bookmark in it. Oh right, not a bookmark, it was a small note. 9 p.m., leave near door, hold on, there's more than one. I forgot about that actually, yeah. It was a note. That was one of those ones that was a hanging thread that never got resolved. More than one note. 9 p.m., leave near door, hold on, there's more than one note. Could this be a letter from the admin? Mio was following instructions to prepare the blood for this room. I know how scary it is to no longer have a place to call home. I feel like that should have just been the admin's voice. I should have done the,
How heavy it is to have people watch you wherever you go. I know that feeling as well.
like, get the real Jigsaw with it. At least that's my attempt at Jigsaw. I'm sure it's nothing like it. Maybe
it felt like it didn't matter if you were right or wrong. No need to expect others to understand. I understand you. I'm here to talk with you anytime. At the place where we first met.
Oh, the place? Let me look at her ghost. This must be Mio. She's touching the shelves, cleaning up perhaps? The room was red all over, but it's now back to clean. Look under the bed again. Yo, did you keep that voodoo doll? The one that made you fucking snap? Hey Mio, about this letter. Oh, this. It's a letter from the same Zuma admin, isn't it? I don't know how you ended up meeting the admin. And I'm not going to ask about how you followed the letter and did all the blood stuff or any of that. Azami? Tell me if you can. Mio, tell me if you can. Where's the same Zima admin? I got a rough idea, but there's no more time. An abandoned church near a railway line. Where is that, Mio? St. Nicholas Church. Thank you. I guess I'm leaving now. Azami, wait. You're going to that church? Yes. I have to go stop the admin. Stop. But what about the Great Reset? Mio, do you know the admin story? I know some of it too, but we still can't let that happen. But Azami, it's really nice to have just one person who understands you. I get that. Having that really saves you. I wish I could do that for someone. But even though I understand everything, I still have to stop this. Why? Satomu-san probably wouldn't want his brother to do something like that. It's not a hypothesis, just something I want to believe. Azami. I have to go! See ya! Aw man, an hour left. This is St. Nicholas's church. Looks like no one goes here anymore. Did we, call our police buddy? I feel like we probably should have. But the lights are on. This must be the place. Dang, it wasn't underground. What a shame.